One of the best things I think about having gear or like being in the industry is honestly having everything labeled. Like having it labeled with whose it is, if there's batteries, what number they are. And I highly encourage you, if you don't have a label maker, to get one, or to find someone that has one, or even use tape and write on it with a Sharpie, or do something, because having your gear labeled is insanely helpful. For example, if you're on a shoot and you're using all this different gear, I'll use the batteries as an example first. If you're on all of these shoots and you're going through, you're like, all right, which battery did I use? Okay, oh, I used number 8. Now I'll use number 2. I don't know why I used start with 8, but you go down the line of like, oh, start with 1, go to 2, go to 3. You know what's charging. It also gives you a peace of mind when you're working with other people's gear or they're working with your gear, because you're like, okay, what did you use? When you're putting stuff away, like the worst thing, oh my gosh, like when you're on a shoot, you're using someone else's gear, like lens caps, for example, and they don't have like 35 millimeter on it or something, and you're like, where's my lens cap? You're like, well, mine has one. It's like, well, they look the same. Every lens cap is black. It goes on. Most of the lens caps are pretty universal. Not all of them, but you're like, what in the world? What am I supposed to be using? Where am I supposed to be putting this? It's just like, it makes everything more efficient, makes everything cleaner, makes everything tidier, and there's something about that I just love. Right now I'm adding on JV stickers to these. All my gear's labeled. Vince just grabbed these new batteries, so I figured I'd just come talk to you guys a little bit and put some labels on. This is going to be definitely a more boring video for a Monday. I know you guys are usually used to me being in Chicago or shooting something really cool, but can't say a ton about it. But next week, shooting Lollapalooza, and like shooting for potentially could be like T-Pain, Olivia Rodrigo. It'd be really cool. It's going to be awesome. But then after that, going to be in the city again for 5 more days. So I'm going on a family vacation to Tennessee, getting flown out back to Chicago to do Lollapalooza. That's going to be awesome. Obviously going to be vlogging all of that. And then after that, we're staying in an Airbnb. We'll be in Chicago 9 days. We're going to be doing a shoot. I don't know if you know DePaul University, just doing some work with them as well too, which will be really cool. There's a lot of batteries. There's a lot of batteries. Everything is getting like so ramped up almost that it's just like, holy, excuse my language, crap. There's a lot going on. It's like, oh my gosh. All right, so we leave for our trip tomorrow morning. And I'm trying to finish up, if you guys know, I shot that music video, so I'm editing the music video. Just had someone reach out about a potential new job that I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to like bridge my freelance to JV bridge, like make that bridge better of like, all right, if someone comes in, how can I make it a JV gig? Because number one, I'm only one person, but number two, I think it's all about longevity for me of how can I bring in and how can I show that I can provide more than just hard work and skill and creativity. I can also provide sales or bringing in clients, which is something I didn't think I'd be able to do at my age. I am only 21, so it's like, how am I supposed to bring in clients when I don't know anybody yet because I'm a literal child, basically. Or at least I feel like that sometimes. It does feel like my age. I don't know, not my age. I do get, I was with these 2 girls at this festival that were like hanging out with me, and they did think I was 27, so say what you guys will, but they think I'm 27 when I have facial hair. I don't have facial hair right now. I'm also, you saw the thumbnail was my Pelican with like all the gear in it. That's upstairs. I'll show you everything all labeled out. It's really cool. Okay, I'm going upstairs. The Pelican's upstairs. Gear room is downstairs. Going to grab it. I love my Pelican. If you don't have a Pelican, a travel Peli case, get one. It will change your life. I recommend the Trek Pack one. Just harder versus a softer filling. there it is, the labeled case. My phone number's under that, so I'm not going to show it because I don't want any creeps to just be hitting me up. Okay, let me walk you through what I got in my Pelican. Okay, now actually on to what's in my Pelican. So I have my 14, and look at how nice all of these labels are. I know what batteries are there, my initials on it. I got everything labeled, ready. I have to do this cap, but I know I got 35. It just makes everything so easy to be able to tell what I'm looking at, what I need, keep everything sorted. When other people are using my gear, they know how to put it back. This is a Trek pack Pelican, so I have all like these hard walls, which is what I think you should get, so you can get that prime Peli case. And I'll have all these lenses, FX6s on their bag for our next shoot. So all I have to do is basically, I have it all ready, and when people use it, they'll put it back where it belongs, hopefully. But yeah, highly recommend getting labels and getting a Peli case because it's just, come on, it's sexy.
That shot's a little weird. Why don't you set it up on the box? Just saying, your knees are just like major.
You know, we could do a lot of this practically. Have you seen some of this? They'll take a plant through and they'll do like in 240 FPS, they'll spin a plant under a dirt and the dirt will explode and it'll come alive. Dude, imagine we did some of that.
But we could probably use VO for prompts. Like, why not integrate it? That's the stuff we integrate with. That's how we use it as a tool.
All right, now real quick, got to hop on a meeting actually with this an ex-NHL player that we might do this really cool spec thing for. So I'm going to hop on this meeting.
So there's definitely power.
Well, it's that advocate now. There's like that levels of leadership, and you're an advocacy, which is really cool. An influence, you know?
You know any current players that are going through a lot of trauma that play NHL? Like, I mean, is it just a silent battle?
Okay, the day just got extremely busy. I've been on meetings, been editing, and completely had to stop gear prepping. Getting a little inside look of, there was someone that came to me that wanted video work done. Like I said, I wanted to bring JV in because got to get that JV sauce. This is an email Tim wrote up. You can come in here. Vince is peeking in. BP, you also read this. You give me your take on Timmy's, we had a long day. This is a long grind day. You just listen.
Listen.
You see what you think of the email. Hey, blank, thank you for getting back to me. I'm excited to support this project. That being said, I wanted to loop in the team from JV to help craft a proposal and support with execution of this project. As you may know, I've been working full-time as a creative at JV Studios for the last 6 months, and we have successfully completed over a dozen projects already. I know that including them can elevate this to get exactly what you're looking for. I've CC'd John and Tim to fill them in on your project and the vision we discussed. The JV team and I have drafted a framework for a proposal that John and Tim are going to work on. I plan to continue to lead the creative end for this project in collaboration with the rest of the team at JV. Please let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to working on this project.
Yeah, what do you say, rest of the team at JV, rest assured, you're in good hands. The JV, we take care of our own.
Oh my.
I think it's good. This, like, 3-sentence structure throws me off.
You don't like that?
Paragraph it a little bit, or like, can that be the last thing I have CC'd?
I feel like that's...
Put that with this.
You need a good closer, though.
No, put that a part of that. So it's not like 3 individual sentences.
So the people that could potentially hire watch the LR vlog. So if you guys are watching, thank you. You'll probably be on the vlog.